the they and them.
Yeah.
And all that extra that we added during the pandemic.
I find it intriguing because I don't really know what to think of it. And I think people are rightfully so intrigued because it's a very confusing intersection.
Ruslan.
Jeffree Star comes out and says that pronouns are stupid. I'm going in blind, okay? Apparently, Jeffree Star appeared on Barstool Sports' one of their podcasts and had quite a bit to say about the topic of pronouns. Okay, so let's jump into this clip.
I'm not into all the other bullshit. I think
What other bullshit?
the they and them.
Yeah.
And all that extra that we added during the pandemic because everyone was so bored on their houses. They just,
Well, I think it's news. So this is interesting because Jeffree Star appears to be a biologically born male presenting themselves as a female or a woman, right? So it's interesting that someone is saying this from this community, right? I'm a little taken aback. Aren't you a little taken aback?
just started to make up more shit, more shit.
More stuff.
Yeah. That's where the conservatives like me because I'm just real.
Yeah, you do have a conservative
you're not
vibe to you.
Them. You're male or you're female.
And you're standing on that.
This, by the way, shout out to whoever tweeted this. I'm predicting now that Jeffree Star will have his own Fox News special by the end of 2024. What a plot twist that would be, huh?
So mad when I say that.
Mm.
How are you a they? What the f does that mean?
Whoa!
It's stupid is what it is.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I thought folks in this community, respected everybody or something.
But you need someone like me that looks like me to say it. Because if you say it, it turns into you're homophobic. You hate people. You hate gays. And it's just how you feel. You don't hate anyone. You just think it's stupid.
Yeah, I can sit here comfortably on camera and say, I truly just don't understand it.
Yeah, and that's okay.
But that's
It
as
doesn't
far as
mean
I can
you're-
go.
Yeah, it doesn't mean
But
you're
for-
hateful.
Yeah, and then you, like you said,
Listen, to be fair, I have not met anyone that introduced themselves with their pronouns. This hasn't happened to me yet. I see it online, and it almost seems kind of like a meme. So I don't really know what to make of it. We in Art from Apologia Center had a conversation about they, them, and the topic of should Christians use pronouns and in what context and yada yada yada, right? But this is just something I've been presented with.
like you are the perfect vessel for this type of situation.
Yeah.
Are you steamheading that? Are you making sure that people know, hey, listen, there are no
I've
theys
been
and
asked
thems?
a lot about it because I love doing certain things like in the gun world or and I go to a lot and do a lot of podcasts for things that not beauty related. And I think that's what's fun.
Hey, you want to see something crazy? 67% of the people who watch this channel are not subscribed. Do me a quick favor, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you stay up to date on all the videos here on the Blessed God Studios channel. It's interesting. I think what people don't know to do with folks like this is when someone is conservative leaning and feel like you shouldn't legislate language and you shouldn't legislate morality, right? Because this is a sense of morality. If you're saying me, quote unquote, misgendering you is threats of genocide or whatever the talking point is, you're trying to take a morally superior position on something. And when it's a Bruce Jenner, when it's apparently Jeffree Star, when it's these folks that are clearly a part of the LGBT community, yet they're conservative, they're like, no, this is stupid. Like, what are y'all doing? No, I'm not with this, right? I find it intriguing because I don't really know what to think of it. And I think people are rightfully so intrigued because it's a very confusing intersection. I do think their voices matter. I do think that their perspective is valuable. I do think that valuable in a sense of bringing balance to the equation. Like Bruce Jenner being against sports is bringing some normalcy to the equation, right? I think it's bringing some normalcy to the equation because he's saying the thing that all of us are thinking, but because he's a part of that community or was or whatever, he's getting a pass, right? I think that's a W that he's getting a pass. Now, obviously, I wish Bruce Jenner would come back to Jesus and figure out his life. I think that would be a W as well. Hey, you may not know I make music, but I have a brand new song that just came out. Here's a quick preview.
In a moment, I gotta overcompensate by building tabernacles while the world is rubbernecking. Eve wanted an Adam's apple. Whoa there. Why you wanna go there? Time to shut the door cause we letting out all the cold air.
Yo, double R back, baby. It's not for Rolls Royce. It's for Rap Ruslan. Let's get it.
So hit the link in the description or go to RuslanToTheMoon.com to stream now. I'll see you over there.
Why you wanna go there?
Right? So, but what do y'all think about this? Like the entire pronoun thing, and how do you deal with it in the sense that when someone presents a certain way, at what point, if you don't know that they're a biologically born man and they got a female name, do you then feel convicted for saying their name if for using the right pronouns, even though they're presenting as a woman, and you find out later that they're a biologically born man? Do you feel convicted because you're playing into the delusion? I'm not talking about someone that's overtly male presenting as a woman, right? That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like down to, you know, some of you guys think it's a lie, right? I think the position for a long time was just they want to love freely. It changed when they made it an identity thing. Yeah. I would say respect, but don't affirm. I would say respect, but don't affirm. That's a good balance. Respect, but don't affirm. I think that's becoming harder and harder to do. It seems like. I would never discourage one with using the wrong pronouns, but I will not take it lightly if I get pressed by someone who gets mad at me for calling them how they are at first. You feel convicted, Eric? Why do you feel convicted? Unpack that for me. Why do you feel convicted? Because you do use them? Again, I'm just being honest in that, like, I haven't been in these situations like that. In college classes, everyone introduces themselves as name and pronouns, so it's super awkward, and I never do that. Yeah, I wouldn't do that either. Is that wrong? I just mind my own business. I have trans family members and friends. It's definitely hard to navigate. What do you do, Rachel? What do you do in these situations? I want to hear from folks that like their family is in a part of this. In these situations, I use them strictly by their name to avoid any issues. That's what Arthur said from Apologia Center. At work in the medical field, I have to affirm. Wait, what? Covered by the blood of Christ. If I'm wrong, I don't worry. Christ came for sinners. Amen. At work in the medical field, I have to affirm. I privately disagree, though. Wow. Okay. Respect. I have better things to care about than pronouns. Respect, Joshua. Respect, but never affirm. Like you said, I always open my home and my dinner table. Hey, blessings to you. If someone calls themselves Erica, but their given name is Eric, will you call them Erica? If their legal name is Erica, I'm probably going to call them Erica. I don't have a problem with using nicknames or using other people's names. Hey, this clip is from our daily after party stream. If you enjoyed it, consider signing up for our Patreon community for only $5 a month, where you get access to the replays of our daily after party streams, as well as the uncut extended versions of our podcast, Discord access that's private, and a discount code for our merch store, only $5 a month. And ultimately, it's the best way to help us contextualize the gospel of Jesus using media, podcasting, and of course, YouTube. The link for that is in the description or in the pinned comment. The perks are amazing. You should get on there. It's only $5 a month. I'll see you over there, all right? Peace.